An honor and a challenge to judge of the theme. It was difficult to narrow the choices for inclusion and awards. He regretted that because of the limited wall space, many excellent pieces could not be included. It was a beautiful show, though with many medium styles represented. The Art Center can be proud of its place in the artistic community by providing an inviting place for local artists to showcase their works and encouraging growth and recognition through exhibitions such as this. My congratulations to the award winners and to those who continue to strive to get better and better at what they love. If your work was not chosen, don't lose heart. It's all part of this wonderful creative journey we are on. Onward we go. So let's hear it for Ted Head. The other thing I just want to say is we do have sponsors for the first place prize, and this time it is sponsored in the memory of Janet Jurgens Dragna, who was my mother. So it's just anybody that's creative and artistic that you want to remember. I think it's a nice way. So I am going to go ahead and hand this. Let me read real quick everybody that was in the show. We have Sunil Ancha, we have Linda Chipperfield, Jeanette Dennis, Cindy Guy, Douglas Johnson, Lisa Lofton, Abby Howard Murphy, Cindy Reynolds, Jenny Solstice, Mary Atwood, Jesse Cook, Jared Ellis, Farhana Hassan, Leslie Krasinski, Ed Malewski, Allison McCauley, Marlene Shear, Pat Setzer, Marilyn Antrim, Cookie Davis, Donna Grasso, Shakir Husson, Vicki Lennon, Sonny Voloski, Valentina Nedelcheva, Lori Ian Swede, Lawrence Walden, Christine Boras, Annalise Dycraft, Leela Griffith, Kim Hurt, Linda Ilford, Deborah Lightfield, Alfredo Machado, Diantha York Ripley, Susan Smith, and Daniela Worsensky. So, to everybody that got in, congratulations. Anybody that's here that did not, if we had more space, you'd be here today. So thank you. So I'm handing it over to Ted.
All right.
Thank you, Ted.
That's good, thank you. Out of curiosity, can you hear me just fine?
Yeah.
Is it better than? Yes, I will go with this. Thank you. Yep. I was in drama in high school, so I have a thespian voice. Yes.
Nice.
Anyway, this is my granddaughter Stella. Say hi. She's actually gone with me to several openings and stuff that I've been in or judged or whatever. And she's an artist too, and so I expect to see her work here. We'll go out to the mall or shopping. What do you want? Sketchbook. That's what you want. Always. Yeah, so, and it is true, this is a really difficult show to judge. There's so many entries, and there's so little space. And so the first thing, and unfortunately, I had to judge by JPEG. So, looking at my screen, it is a nice big Mac at least, so it wasn't a small little screen, on an iPad or something. But to go through several times everything, and having to eliminate so many pieces just because there's not enough room for him here. So I'm sorry for that. There were some great pieces. I went, oh, this one, because I wanted, if people had like 3 or 4 pieces, narrow it down to one, and also it got to be hard to do. And then, of course, seeing the pieces here in person has a totally different perspective. It doesn't change, what I chose, but it puts a fresh look on everything here. So it's just a shame we can't do that. So without further ado, and I wish there were more awards. There's first, second, third, and 1 honorable mention. And I certainly could have given out several more. So, as I said in my little artist statement and all, it's all part of the journey. It's just, trust me, I've been there too, and I've been doing this for a long time. And you just smile and you go on and go, stupid, whatever, but, and I feel it, and I will take it. And I'm fine with that, I always call judging subjectively objective. That we want to be objective, but we still come into it. There's no way around it. 5 people would choose 5 different things. And while I mentioned that too, Stella as we walked around, I had her pick first, second, and third place. They didn't match mine at all, but they were excellent picks, so good job. Silly when you're 7. All right, so we're going to start off then with honorable mention. So the honorable mention goes to Jesse Cook for Nasteriums, which is right up here. Still here, come on up. Receive your award, your check.
That's right.
Get your picture taken. And while she's coming up, I'll read you what I wrote for that. It says, I was charmed by the simplicity of this painting and the painterly effects. The nasturtiums blooming in front of the multicolored fence announce that spring is here. It's a very inviting scene and well crafted. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, having a theme show is always extra difficult because you want to there's a theme here and all. So if it's, azaleas to zinnias and you've got a horse, it makes it really tough, So we're going to go now with third place, and this is Farhana Hassan.
I
know she's here.
Farhana Hassan.
It's the boy. Where everybody's gathered around.
It's amazing.
How did you do the water?
I was mesmerized, and what I said was, did you get her picture and all? There you go. What a stunning image this is. The colors, the flow, the movement, the design, all combine to make this a spectacular piece. The gold of the koi is striking, as is the fading of its tail into the blackness, just mesmerizing. So, thank you. Yeah, it's little touches like that, little things you just keep going back to, going, wow, how did that, and that tail just disappearing into the blackness, little things like that. Second place is Donna Grasso for The Guardian. Congratulations. And what I said about that was, what a tender pastoral scene. The light and play of the shadows and the warm, cool hues draw the viewer in. Celebrating new birth captures the theme of spring in an expert, painterly manner. Quite moving.
Alrighty. We're down to
Here we
first
are,
place.
first place. And the first place award was sponsored in memory of Janet Jorgens, a dragon. Just a reminder, yes, this is wonderful. So first place is Lawrence Walden for Waterfall and Spring. Yay, congratulations.
Go, Lawrence!
This painting shouts spring in all its glory. The different plants are beautifully done in oil, acrylic, and watercolor. It's amazing to me that with all the bright colors and objects, there's a harmony of balance in this piece. The splash of light at the top of the waterfall adds the perfect focal point to begin your travel around this marvelous piece. Well done.
In my gratitude, I'm thankful for all the things that God has done for me.
Yeah, well, we're all